Hi everyone, Martin here from martinsmayhem.blogspot.com. I hope you are well. So today's card is going to be showcasing a new stamp set available in Celebration. So for every order of £45 you get to choose a free item, and this could be one of them. The card itself is super cute and super interesting, with a lot of embossing going on, which I'm only going to quickly demonstrate for you. So put that to one side and move that out of the way. So with the card base, I'm starting with crumb cake, and that's just a standard C6 size, and I've already heat embossed this due to the fact of warping. So what I've done is I've heat embossed it, then stuck it in my stamp apparatus and used the magnets just to flatten it slightly. So, just so you can see, I am going to bring in a spare piece of crumb cake and my Versamark ink pad, as well as two of the medallion stamps. Of course, because we're heat embossing, I'm going to bring in the embossing buddy, and I'm just going to swipe that down in the corner, like so, and then taking the first stamp, ink that up, and stamp that down. Okay, so as you can see there, that's going to be heat embossed in white. So bring in my white embossing powder, and I'm just going to sprinkle that over, like so. So move that out and bringing in my heat tool, I'm just going to heat emboss that. And put that down. So, as you can see, that's heat embossed, and I didn't want to linger too long because we're going to give it a second lot of heating. It could make it go quite yellowy in colour, so the quicker the better. So all I'm going to do now is, once you can touch it, just add some more embossing buddy and take the inlay stamp, ink that up, and just line it up like so. And then the Versamark can go away, because all we're going to do now is bring in our clear embossing powder and sprinkle that over. So this is a great stamp set to use your stamp apparatus on. However, because I wanted the freedom of putting it here, there and everywhere, I just did it freehand, and as you can see, it's not perfect. It's off centre, but I'm happy with that. Some of you might not be. If you're not, feel free to purchase the stamp apparatus and use that. So again, I'm just going to bring in my heat tool and heat set out the way. And there you have it. As you can see, it just gives it that depth by adding the clear in the middle. So as I said, I've just gone ahead and added it several times around, just so, because you can see it's quite warped, I could flatten it before the video. So next, onto the sentiment. I have already pre-cut a stitch shaped rectangle, and what I'm going to do is that I'm going to grab the sentiment, "You are pretty much the best ever," and I'm going to snap that down. So I've already got it on my block ready to go, and I'm going to bring in Memento ink. So just ink that up. And I'm just going to stamp that in the middle. Like so. Beautiful. Right. So before we attach this to the card, I've got a couple of things that we need to do. So if you can see on the example, we've got these little scallops, and that's created using the heart Finlet from the Up and Away Finlet collection, and that's just going to sit on the bottom like so. So let's get that adhered down. So to do that, I'm just going to do a little run of adhesive along the bottom, and then turning it round, I'm just going to line it up as to where I want it. And then taking the next one, I can just fit that in. Like so. And then finally, because I wanted 5, I just cut one of the hearts in half. And just making sure it's lined up. You have it like that. So I've made a super quick and easy scalloped edge just by using a heart. And that was Calypso Coral. What I am going to do as well is bring in some satin ribbon and my scissors. I've got AWOL. And all I'm going to do is just fold a bit over like so. And then again with another bit of adhesive, just attach that into place on the back. Ooh, all fingers and thumbs. Like so. There we go. So there you have your sentiment ready to go. Now what I do, because I'm popping this up on dimensionals, I'm going to make sure I secure the ribbon down with a dimensional. That way I know it's not going to pop off. I'll just stick one in the middle for stability. Now with this card as well, I kind of struggled in knowing where to put the sentiment. I wanted it quite high, but then I had a lot of space here. But if I put it here, then it's a bit strangely positioned. So I just put it in the end, smack bang in the middle of the card, like so. And there you have today's card. I hope you enjoyed today's card. While you're here, why not pop into the description bar below, where a full list of items are available, as well as where to purchase them. While you're down there, why not like, comment and subscribe, and share to your social media so everybody can see how quick and easy it is to make such a pretty card. I'll see you around. Bye.